Light and darkness. So, like I always say, we have to break down everything that we know. We have to sometimes forget everything that we know to really reprogram ourselves and become the best version of ourselves and understand ourselves more on a more deeper level, right? So light and darkness, okay? Chaos and peace. Now, we're already programmed, right, to think chaos is bad and peace is good, right? Or light is good and dark is bad. But let's break down chaos, because in essence, I'll get to it in a bit. But first of all, if you believe in a Big Bang, right? Or not even a Big Bang, but let's start with the Big Bang. Well, what was that? The Big Bang was an explosion from, nothing, then came something, apparently. And you got this explosion. What happens in this explosion? You got some immense heat, right? Some immense light, right? That's chaos. The sun, fast forward a few billion years, whatever, we've got the sun. The sun is burning hydrogen and helium. That is chaos. We've got the planets. Earth itself is literally spinning around. Yeah, it's rotating on its axis, and then it's orbiting around the sun. Okay? Imagine if you saw me spinning around, and while I was spinning around, I was then orbiting around one of my friends. You look at me and think, this guy's crazy. What's this guy doing? It's a bit chaotic. Chaos, right? That's all chaos. But through that chaos, we are here today. True peace, if you want to call it peace, was before the universe, the darkness, before any light was there, and we was just darkness, nothing. That was true peace, right? So I'm not trying to get, all down and doom and gloomy here, saying like, oh, true peace can only be when we don't exist. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is don't fear the chaos. Do you understand? Just like chaos can be negative, it can also be positive. We live in here, and everything in nature is an expression of chaos. Do you understand? Even though people might look at it and be like, oh, look how peaceful nature is. Look at the views. Look at the sunset. You're seeing the sunset because the earth is going crazy, spinning around. See what we're saying? Most things, if you were to break it down, are some sort of expression of a form of chaos. Whether it's good chaos or bad chaos, right? So, the idea of finding peace can sometimes be a bit unnatural. Do you understand? And most time, why we're always trying to seek, we want the chaos to stop. But take this, for example, when you're there, right, and you're sitting down fantasizing over your dream state, maybe you got the big house, the nice car, a family, and you're visualizing your dream state. The peace is already there. In the visualization, you may find the peace, or at least you can feel that peace and of how it would feel if you had this stuff. The peace is there. Do you get what I'm saying? So peace is, in some sense that, on that material level, it's just that fulfilling and the that sense of being fulfilled, and it comes from chaos. It comes out of chaos, right? So why is it important to know this? Well, simply because if you can understand that chaos is in essence a part of nature, then you don't get caught up in chaos. You accept it. You accept the chaos, and you know that chaos is necessary for you to grow and live and survive, right? Chaos is, like I said, us and this universe is an expression of chaos in some shape, way, or form. So again, if you really want to know what peace is, if it's a state of undisturbedness, you could say, if that's a word. And that true peace that you might be seeking is well, it came about before the universe, when there was darkness, when there was nothing. It's in the void. It's not even in the void, but it's just a state of nothingness, right? But the good news is that you can get there. You can have peace in chaos. If your mind is on a different level where you can understand this stuff, and you can see that the material things for the dream state was not necessarily what was needed for peace, because while you was thinking about it, you had peace in your mind. The peace is there. You just got to understand how you can access it and master your mind a bit better. So that being said, does that mean that you should not strive for the things you want, and you should not, play the game of life and aim to make lots of money and get the big house? Of course not. Of course you should become your best self, but you can do it more effortlessly and less stressed, in a less stressed like mind state, if you understand that chaos is natural. Chaos is a natural thing. Now, again, there's good chaos and bad chaos. Like I said, we've got a lot of wars and fighting and all that stuff in this world, but that's for another video. But what I want to get into, the essence, is chaos, and what you may have learned about chaos, or what you think of chaos, is a bit backwards, or you may just associate it with evil and darkness and things like that, but not necessarily. And it's just little realizations. Again, I do these videos for myself to remind myself, but for anyone watching as well, it's these little realizations that can help you stay on track, see the world a bit differently, not become a robot, and ultimately create generational excellence, which is what this whole channel is about. Generational excellence, again, creating a society that has more knowledge, wisdom, and opportunities than you did. Simple, but you'll be surprised, not many people want that out there, or there's forces against this out there, but that's all it is. So we're going to leave it there today. Hope you've enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and if you watch the whole thing, let me know. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.